Toyota presents FC Dallas Extra Time, an all-access pass to your favorite soccer club. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, you'll have exclusive access to the draft room during the 2016 Super Draft. You'll also learn what life is really like for one of FC Dallas's homegrown players when we go off the pitch with Moses Hernandez. Plus, we're getting you ready for the 2016 season and today's season opener against Philadelphia with our co-host, Fernando Clavijo, right now on FC Dallas Extra Time, presented by Toyota. Welcome to FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. We are here to get you ready for the 2016 FC Dallas season and tonight's home opener against the Philadelphia Union. So glad that you can join us. I am Gina Miller, your host for FC Dallas Extra Time. My special guest today, FC Dallas Technical Director Fernando Clavijo, fresh from the beach, but ready to get to work, right?
Absolutely, Gina. Great, and a pleasure to have you back with us.
I'm so glad to be here, and it's so good to be back when the team has done incredibly well. FC Dallas fresh off a wonderful 2015 season, so close to getting to the MLS Cup. The goal this year, Fernando, carry that momentum forward into 2016.
No, absolutely. Like you say, we're so close to make it. I think the team played well. I think the ideas that we tried to emphasize with the club and everything that we tried to do work. Not enough to win a championship, but I think 2016 is going to be different. We have made the changes. We have added players that we needed at the time, and I think right now 2016 is going to be a year to celebrate.
The off-season, while it was shorter than in years past, it was probably a little bit too short because you guys wanted to play in that MLS Cup championship game. But to that point, though, you talk about additions and you talk about changes that you made going into 2016. What was the philosophy in building the year and building the squad and personnel for this team this year?
We knew that we landed short in 2015. We knew that we needed to add a couple players to the team to make sure that we have an opportunity to win a championship. We were very aware of their own weakness. So the idea was clear from the beginning and prior to the beginning, which is not a fair thing to say, but a couple months before, we already evaluated players who we needed to maybe depart with and bring players of this kind of caliber. So we did that. We did it for the last 2 months of the season. We started working on players. We started looking at players. But the most important part was locate the players and bring the player that still fit our profile. The teams that we try to do, what kind of a players, what kind of age. As you see, it's a lot of teams around the league. They bring all the players. We know those kind of a class. We try to look younger players they can adapt to what we're trying to do, and it's actually a play that Oscar Pareja and the coach and the staff can work with. So when we ended the season, we went right away after work. We didn't have much time, like you say, but the idea was going out there, bring players in early on, because it takes time to new players to adapt to the MLS. So we were lucky. We were lucky in a lot of transactions that we did. I think that some of the focus that we did in going into after those players work out. And Oscar in preseason, it has a great opportunity to have those guys together. I think that Oscar is extremely pleased with it.
Okay, and another way that FC Dallas built this team, not just for this season, but for the future, was through the Super Draft. And we had exclusive access to Fernando and FC Dallas team leaders to what went on behind the scenes during the MLS Super Draft in January. Take a look.
They offer us, if we trade our pick for 2 here.
That doesn't help us.
No,
That doesn't help us.
No.
If they're trading up to our spot to pick a goalkeeper, that's a stretch.
Yeah, I think it's a stretch.
But how do we know it's a goalkeeper?
Because for the same reason that we think that a goalkeeper is still going to be available later on.
They could be looking and there's someone on the board that they thought would be gone that's not.
And just to be sure, nobody has contacted us yet.
Say that again?
Nobody has contacted us yet. Again, and with 2 picks away.
Pick the goalkeeper, man.
Huh?
Let's pick what we are. Let's stay where we are if they don't call.
Clavijo now has his eyes solely set on a sizable senior out of the University of Washington, goalkeeper Ryan Herman.
FC Dallas are now on the clock.
Let's go ahead. Luis, all yours. Go for it. Don't be shy, boys.
With the 17th pick of the first round of the 2016 MLS Super Draft, FC Dallas select from the University of Washington goalkeeper Ryan Herman.
Ryan, can you hear me better now? And then let me move away from here. This is Fernando Clavijo, the technical director of FC Dallas. Congratulations. But we're excited to have you here.
I always love seeing that draft day footage, and with all due respect, because FC Dallas and the TV crew did such a great job of capturing it, it gets so intense in there. You really almost can't even feel the intensity. What is it like?
It is amazing, you know. It's an opportunity that we have to do things that sometimes throughout the year we don't. We study, we evaluate the players throughout the year, and we go out there very clear picture of what are we trying to do or not do. But so everybody else, we had 20 teams and everybody speaking. And because of our success during the year, we were not picking very high. We were 17 or 20. So things like that didn't work out the way we wanted to. But you have to keep your calm. It is intense, Gina. It is intense. I think that getting to know what the other players, with the other coaches or the other teams are trying to do and the time to do it is crucial to be able to come out with some good players. This year it was not as good for FC Dallas as it was in the past, but we always try to concentrate what we need. We always try to concentrate in what can we do to better ourselves to get higher in a higher draft pick. But this year we were not able to, but it's always intense for sure.
Love seeing that behind the scenes intensity on draft day. We are just getting started here on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. Still ahead on the show, learn how FC Dallas honored its academy players who are taking their game to the next level. And later, learn how Moses Hernandez went from Seagoville star to an MLS roster. Plus, you'll meet the people who made it possible for Moses to take his game to the highest level. All that and more still ahead on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota.